I promise you this is probably one of the hardest videos I have ever done in this channel, and I have no choice but I have to actually do it because sometimes I think we need somebody to ask the questions. So hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. My name is Sam and I'm your host, and my question today is to the world is that is winning the Premier League turning out to be a curse, or turning to be a curse for the champions Liverpool? Because I don't know, things that are happening with my club doesn't even make sense at the moment. Things that we are seeing at the moment, we might actually say that we are really confused. We can't really put it into words or actually understand what is happening, but things are not looking so good. So my question to you, to the world, is that is winning the Premier League for Liverpool turning out to be a curse in this competition? You understand why I'm saying that. I've been looking at the stats. Premier League 2 hours ago just released some stats that Liverpool, since winning the Premier League, winning the Premier League in the last 12 games, they've conceded 25 goals. In the last 12 games, we've conceded 25 goals. Yeah, I think that's what they were saying. So I'm like to myself, in the past 2 seasons or 3, that had to take more than 12 games for us to concede 25 goals. That had to take more than that, but this time it's literally and it's actually different. And it's actually worrisome in a way if you think about it, guys. Because how do we compete for us to win back the trophy that we won? How do we get it back? Remember, we are the ones who are holding the Premier League titles. We have the title of the champions at the moment, and with the performance that we're having, it's really not looking so good. And also, before we even go far, five games into this, we've lost one of our biggest talent, or our biggest player in the field, the defense. And yes, we might say that this highline situation with our team has costed us a lot. It has costed us a lot. But also, it's not also the same. The defense has not been in their self. So I'm wondering, should we keep blaming the defense for the performance, or there's something that is happening that nobody can actually explain? Because it doesn't make sense. Okay, let me show you. Let me read you what the Premier League, the tweet that Premier League did put in the morning, what it was saying. Let me read to you before we actually go to look at the game that we're playing today, because today we are playing against Sheffield United, and to tell you the truth, I'm worried, especially if we consider this. So 2 hours ago, the Premier League said that since having their title win confirmed last season, Liverpool have conceded 25 goals in the last 12 matches, or in the Premier League. No side has conceded more. That is the question. No side has conceded more than Liverpool in the last 12 games. We have conceded more goals than any other people. And let's face it, guys, the 7-2 defeat that we got to Aston Villa doesn't do us any justice. It doesn't do us any justice at all. It just causes more questions than answers. So it is a problem. I know we are already in a crazy season that is actually unexplainable. We don't really understand what is happening. The way the season is going right now, each and everyone has their own questions that they are hoping that somebody can answer for them. But we need to do better. I feel like we can do better. We need to come back to our best as the champions, as Liverpool. And I want to hear your thoughts. What could be the problem? What is the problem for us? What has become the problem for us? Because we have not been playing so well. Definitely we have not been playing so well. And it's a worrisome situation. I'm really worried. I don't know if you are not as a Liverpool fan. Tell me what you're thinking on the comment section. How do you see our team going, guys? Because as much as we enjoy these games, each and every games that we've played since winning the Premier League it has been questionable. I have some games that I still remember in my head, like the 4-0 defeat to Manchester City exactly the day after winning the Premier League, and also the 5-3 game that we played against Chelsea. Was it Chelsea? And which other game? There are a lot of games that we played, guys, and didn't perform so well. And recently, the 7-2 defeat to Aston Villa, and we played to Everton into a 2-2 draw, which I was happy that we kept our record intact. But also, we got out of that game also crying as well. Why were we crying? Because Virgil van Dijk was actually injured out of the game. Thiago Alcantara was injured out of the game. And since the win, our keeper, it has been hard for him to be consistent in terms of his performance, like in terms of his injury these days. It's like he's now prone to injuries. We are always getting injury after injuries with this man. So it is literally worrisome to actually think about how things have turned out from being so nice and gloomy. Now we are all crying, wondering what is happening with our team. So I want to hear from the Liverpool fans. What can you think? What can you say about our team? What is really wrong? What is definitely wrong? Is winning the Premier League a curse now to us? Or what is happening? Or maybe something that, or maybe the boys are still tired from the past 2 seasons that we performed above average in other people's views, or in other people's take. We performed above average and we did win what we won, and maybe we might say that maybe just because of the performance, the boys might be tired and they need some time to rest. And now that the COVID-19 came, it didn't actually give us the time to actually rest. We just continued with what was happening. A lot of questions are coming, guys. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me what you think the reason could be that we are turning out to be this way. Why we have become so bad in terms of our performance, in terms of how we are supposed to perform as the champions, and in terms of what we are supposed to develop as the champions. I want to hear your thoughts right now in the comment section. What do you think we need to do as Liverpool to go back to our glory days? Because right now we are playing Sheffield, and now we know that we actually have no Virgil van Dijk, and the Klopp didn't give us as much in the press conference that maybe some of our players could be back, namely Matip and Thiago, and could possibly Alisson. But are we really sure he'll be back? I'm not really worried at the moment, guys, because I know that my team is it's a group of players that we call mentality monsters. They like to prove people so wrong whenever people are against them. But anyway, red flags are all over and people are talking. A lot of people are talking, but I don't know. Should we put that into our heads? Should we not be worried about that? A lot of questions that we have that requires answers. A lot of questions that we have that requires answers. And to tell you the truth, I'm not really happy that I actually have to be the one who has to be looking for the answers. I need your help, guys. Tell me something. Tell me what can happen, what we need to do to change this season so that we can turn this season around for the best. Because at the moment, it's not looking so good. It's not really looking so good for us. It's really scary that we are in this situation at the moment. It took us many games last season and the season before that to actually to be in this situation we are. I don't know. Maybe it's the high line and Klopp needs to work it out, and we need to stop with the high line because we were punished by Aston Villa because of the high line. And also maybe it's just that we didn't have, luck was not on our side. Because if you look at the Aston Villa, how many goals went in that game which were deflections? So maybe we are just not that lucky. That's what I'm saying. Is it turning out to be a curse? That's why I do say the curse, because I just don't know which right word to use to actually explain what is happening to this club, to actually explain what is happening to us. Because some of the goals that are being scored, we are not even expected to be scored those goals, and some of the injuries we are getting are actually unexplainable. Like for Matip, for example, you might actually say that he's probably one of the unluckiest players in our club, because in the past full season he has not been fit to actually compete for anything. He has not been fit. So it's really frustrating, and actually it's really confusing me as a supporter, and it's really causing a lot of havoc. Now people are making us a laughing stock because we are now turning out to be the worst champions ever. Because the way we are conceding goals and things that are happening, it's really hard to swallow. But I believe my team can bounce back. I don't know. No matter how this has become this bad, I still have that hope in me that we are gonna prove a lot of people wrong. We are gonna prove ourselves wrong as well. Like right now, I'm here busy making a video doubting my team, and I know that we are gonna prove them wrong. I'm still hoping because they've done it before, and I know we will do it again. I just know from the bottom of my heart we will do it again. I don't know. Let me hear you from you guys. I want to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Tell me your thoughts. Before I go, guys, I want to show you a possible lineup or the team that we could be lining up when we first Sheffield today. If things goes well, that is. Because remember, Klopp didn't give up as much as we expected him to give out in the press conference. So it is going to be interesting to see what happens today. I'll do a watch along. I'll be there, so please don't miss that out as well. We are doing a Classico. We're going to cover the Chelsea United game, then we cover the Liverpool game today. So please don't miss them out. This is going to be amazing. Those are the games that you need to actually tune in for and enjoy, because it'll be amazing to look at. So, like I'm saying, let me show you a possible lineup for our team. So, of course, if Alisson is fit, like Klopp did suggest, he didn't give up as much, but it seemed like he was saying that he's fit. We might think he might put him in, but I don't think he will rush him in. So maybe Adrian might stay a go. Robertson, of course, because the replacement of Robertson, Constantino Tsimukas, is also injured, so I don't think that will be happening anytime soon. And James Milner, I don't think he'll be going that side as well. Fabinho, of course, he actually has to be the partner to Gomez at the moment, because we are actually in trouble. We don't have a centre back. Then Trent Alexander-Arnold. I don't know. Maybe Klopp might put Nico Williams. You never know. But I think he's going to go for Trent Alexander-Arnold because we need the results. Because in the past 3 games, we have only managed to get 1 point. No, in the past 2 games, we got 1 point. So we are going to the 3rd game. So we need to get at least 4 in the past 3 games. That's what I'm hoping. Midfielder, Ronaldo might be in. Henderson, Keita, or maybe Thiago. You never know, because they are saying that Thiago could be free, he could be fit, but we don't know if that is going to be possible. Mane, of course, has to be in. Firmino, I feel like today will be dropped. I don't know why. I just have this feeling that Firmino will be dropped because maybe he's tired and stuff like that. And I see him putting maybe Diego Jota, so maybe Jota might go to the Mane spot, then Mane goes to the Salah spot, then Salah goes to become our number 9. That's how I'm seeing Liverpool lining up for today. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about Sheffield because I don't really know that much about the team, but that's how I'm seeing maybe our team lining up. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you think our team needs to do to come back to our glory days so that we start providing or producing those high class, those best games that we always love, those comeback stories that we always write, and all those things? And also, if you are a rival fan who doesn't even support Liverpool, tell me what you think in your own case could be the reason why Liverpool have started this horrible and things are not looking so good for us. What do you think could be the problem, and what can we do as LFC to actually improve and get better results as we continue with this season? Because I want my team to win. I've always been so greedy to a point that I want to win each and every league, every cup that is winnable at the moment for my club, which is namely the Champions League, the Premier League, and maybe the FA Cup, so that we could have that treble that United did there. I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Let me hear what LFC needs to do to come back in this PLC and turn this season that is about to become a curse to actually a blessing, so that we can celebrate and be happy. Don't forget to click the like, guys. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe. I am Sam. I do videos like this each and every single day that I get to share information, and I'll be back again for the watch alongs that I'll be doing today. So you don't definitely really want to miss that. It's gonna be interesting, and you will definitely enjoy it. So thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been Sam, and this has been the Football Connect. I'll be back again when the fixtures hits on, or maybe I'll be back earlier than that, but I'll be back. Thank you very much for watching, guys.